I want something that covers me. So I've just turned into like this little old lady who loves anything with floral in it.
I've been dreaming about my wedding in general since I was a little girl.
We want to hear a little bit about how you envision yourself looking on the big.
Oh, this is
Wow.
pretty.
This is pretty.
I love it.
So I picked out a pink dress. I was tingling, I was so excited, and I had butterflies, and I thought, oh, this is it, this is definitely the dress.
I am saying yes to the dress.
Is this your dress?
This is it.
Number 3, Curvy Bride. Bride Katie set out on a quest to discover the ideal gown in the enchanted world of wedding gowns at the Curvy Brides Boutique. Her goal was to not only feel stunning, but also to reclaim the confidence she had lost following the birth of her child. Katie had an image in her mind of a pink outfit with exquisite flower accents. But when she tried on the first gown, her aspirations were dashed, leaving her feeling uneasy and disheartened.
I want something that covers me. So I've just turned into like this little old lady who loves anything with floral in it.
Surprised, shall we say, as to why she wants to be totally covered up. She wants to dress like a nun. This is blush. Blush was what you said you wanted.
So no, I don't like how it's too straight here.
Right.
I don't want any back on show.
Blimey. She's a young girl. Her dress will have to reflect her age.
So I picked out a pink dress. I was tingling, I was so excited, and I had butterflies, and I thought, oh, this is it, this is definitely the dress.
The pink floral gown Katie had imagined for so long did not align with her newly discovered body image when she stood in front of the mirror. The happy occasion of selecting a wedding dress seemed to be eclipsed by the insecurities that persisted after having a child. There was a sense of unease around the bridal boutique due to the obvious displeasure on her face. Here comes Jo, the seasoned Curvy Brides Boutique consultant. Jo took control of the situation because she had a deep understanding of the emotional journey that brides like Katie take. Jo showed Katie a gorgeous white lace gown and encouraged her to accept her postpartum body while inspiring hope. A glimpse of confidence reappeared when the intricate lace accents flowed over Katie's shape. Still, there was doubt as Katie remained undecided about the white lace dress. Regaining confidence after giving birth was a difficult path that called for tolerance and compassion.
I like it, but there's just something about it that I don't like.
I have no idea what Katie wants, so you know what? Time for the wild card.
And I don't like the colour.
Oh.
No, I don't want pink. And I will try on a dress that wouldn't usually be my style, but I'm not going to say I wouldn't like it.
Like I say, it's not pink, it's not flowery. It
Nice.
looks amazing, but nothing that you asked for.
It was like someone had slapped me around the face and said, you need this dress. That's it. I knew I wanted it.
Jo's sympathetic demeanor encouraged Katie to consider alternatives outside of her original plan. Jo recommended a gown that was lovely but still basic, which was different from Katie's initial choices of pink flowers. There was a moment of transformation when Katie put on the new clothing. The dress's understated style emphasized Katie's radiant and inherently lovely features. The bride who reflected in the mirror was strong, confident, and self-assured. Katie was shocked to see that the dress she had never considered would be the right fit was the ideal choice. Her acceptance of a gown that didn't match her original vision and her newly discovered admiration for her post-baby physique came to represent significant themes of self-love and personal development. Number 2. Over budget. Bride Waquasia was surrounded by a group of people at Say Yes to the Dress, a busy bridal shop who seemed more interested in airing their own ideas than in listening to what she had to say. The atmosphere was rife with argument and squabbling as Waquasia attempted to explain her ideal bridal attire. The drama peaked when Waquasia's heart was touched by a gorgeous dress that the entourage unveiled. Starry-eyed, the bride fell in love with the gown, only to have her happiness dashed when her entourage disapproved of the style.
I've been dreaming about my wedding in general since I was a little girl.
We want to hear a little bit about how you envision yourself looking on the big.
Mom, how do you feel about her showing off her assets. I agree with that part. I don't know about this mermaid style, though.
We're definitely not on the same page.
I'm the one with the checkbook. It has to be something that I love.
I don't see her in something lacy. What did you say?
Excuse me?
I see her in something either tight like a mermaid like she wants.
You're not gonna start with Octavio today, okay?
What?
Octavia better not start with me today.
In an effort to control the financial mayhem, Wiquasia's mother reminded the group of the original budget, which was approximately $3,500. But when the bride went into the dressing room to try on outfits that were within the budget, her entourage kept turning down every choice. As the group became more and more frustrated, they recommended straying from the intended mermaid look and looking into other gown options. In an unexpected turn of circumstances, Wiquasia's mother unintentionally chose a stunning gown without considering the cost, since she was driven by a mission. When it became clear that the chosen dress would cost an incredible $24,000, the shock was evident. The bride's mother and her were both shocked and wide-eyed. Not to be outdone, Wiquasia's cousin likewise made an expensive entry onto the scene with an $8,300 ball gown that cost more than the predetermined amount.
$8,300 and your mother pulled it.
I'm very annoyed at this point. I want mermaid, I want something fitted, I want to show off my figure.
Looks so beautiful.
I am so surprised. It is not what I came in here thought I was gonna get.
We started out at $3,500.
I wanted to skip over that.
Yeah. What are we supposed to do?
I think that she's gonna be a little hesitant.
I like the dress. I love the dress. Should we ask her the question?
I am saying yes to the dress.
Enthralled with the gown's magnificence, Wiquasia's entourage demanded that she tried on before making any judgments. There was a collective gasp in the room as Wiquasia appeared in the opulent ball attire. The mother and other members of the entourage were moved to tears when they saw the bride's transformation thanks to the dress. Wiquasia's brilliant grin and the exquisiteness of the gown teamed to create a magnificent moment that exceeded any financial limitations. The clothing had an indisputable emotional impact, even though the financial consequences were still a concern. After considerable thought, the mother decided to go over budget for this once-in-a-lifetime dress because she was so touched by the immense delight the dress brought to her daughter. Wiquasia made a historic decision that went beyond the initial financial constraints when she said yes to the dress, beaming and crying with joy. Number 1. Entourage of haters. In the enthralling episode of Say Yes to the Dress Big Bliss, viewers were treated to a captivating tale of resilience, self-assurance, and the unwavering support of a bridal consultant and manager as they rallied behind a bride named Jessica. The episode unfolded with Jessica, a confident and determined bride, entering the bridal salon with a clear vision of her dream dress. The drama began when Jessica's entourage, comprising friends and family, expressed strong disapproval of her initial choice. The first dress, a gown that resonated with Jessica's heart and captured the essence of her vision, faced harsh criticism from her entourage.
Jessica?
Hello, how are
Hi,
you?
how are you?
Nice to meet you. My name is Jessica Kajran. It's very open-minded, though.
Not too foo-foo. I don't like a lot of ruffles. You don't like a lot of stuff.
My parents are paying for the dress, so my mom said to try to stay around the $2,500 range. Ooh, this is pretty.
This is pretty.
I love it.
Aww. Okay, Jessica. What do we think? With the dress?
I'm not in love with the dress.
I like it for a reason, so I'm just gonna not listen.
Let me tell you a little thing about corsets. Corsets work for everybody's figure.
Despite the negative comments and an entourage that seemed more like an entourage of haters, Jessica stood her ground, firmly believing that the dress encapsulated everything she had envisioned for her special day. In an admirable display of patience and professionalism, the bridal consultant Camille and the salon manager Nicole stepped in to mediate the conflicting opinions. Their role went beyond merely assisting in the selection of a wedding dress. They became advocates for Jessica's desires and vision. The two women became the pillars of support that every bride needs during such a pivotal moment in her life. Acknowledging the entourage's reservations, Jessica graciously agreed to try on other dresses suggested by her friends and family.
Look at that face.
I like that. Very pretty. Jessica, that is extremely flattering.
No, it's not. You guys need glasses. But I love the first one.
Hands down, this is your wedding.
Do you like it now that I tried it on a second time?
Still not in love with it, but you look beautiful anyway, so.
Mom, no, I love this one. I'm the type of person that knows I've only dated two guys my whole life.
Is this your dress?
This is it.
Despite the alternate choices receiving a more favorable response from the entourage, Jessica remained steadfast in her commitment to the initial dress that had stolen her heart. The entourage's critical comments and diverging opinions failed to shake Jessica's confidence and love for the dress that she believed was meant for her. The turning point came when, backed by the unwavering support of Camille and Nicole, Jessica bravely donned the dress that had ignited her excitement from the start. The consultant and manager passionately defended Jessica's choice, emphasizing that it was her special day and that her happiness should be the ultimate priority. In a heartwarming resolution, Jessica's mother, who had initially shared the entourage's reservations, came around to appreciate the beauty of the dress. Even the entourage, after witnessing the radiance and joy the dress brought to Jessica, conceded that it was indeed a stunning choice for her. Ultimately, Jessica triumphantly declared yes to the dress, and the episode concluded with an atmosphere of joy, unity, and the celebration of a bride's unwavering determination to follow her heart. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.